Hi there, listeners. Welcome back to another episode of English with GMC. My name is Mahesh, your favorite English teacher. If you don't know me, I'm an English teacher here in Sri Lanka. I've been teaching English for 13 years now, and I have my institution in Malawi. It has about 900 students learning English at the moment. I recently decided to start this podcast just to help you guys improve your speaking skills. Okay, listening is very important when it comes to speaking. So keep listening. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I highly suggest that you go ahead and do it right now. And if you're listening to me on Apple Podcast or Spotify, I think you can obviously go ahead and follow both of my channels there as well. Okay? Amazing. So today, in the previous episode, I told you that I would bring you something funny. Actually, I did find something funny. It was a list of dad jokes. Dad jokes, I think you know what the dad jokes are. So, I was just about to do the episode about dad jokes, but instead, when I was going through my library, I ran into this book. Ran into means met, found. I ran into this book. It has about, I don't know how many, but about 50 horror stories, terrifying stories. So I brought one here into my pod room, and I'm going to read it. Okay, so in this episode, we're going to be reading a story, of course, like I mentioned earlier. And when I'm reading it, I try my best to, I'm just going to go ahead and read the full story. And later on, I'm just going to go ahead and simplify some of the difficult words we come across in this story right here. Okay, so there won't be a lot of difficult words as it's a children's story. There's a beautiful girl named Mia. There's a cute little girl named Mia in the story. Mia, her name is Mia. And so it's basically a children's story. But if you are a child or someone who gets scared very easily, I think maybe you should wait until morning if you're watching this at night, because this can get scary in the middle. Okay? Ready? All right, let's do this. The name of the story is Whispering Closet. So I think you know what the closet is, right? Closet is just the cupboard. You know what? Like I said earlier, I'm not going to simplify any word that I see here. I'm just going to do it later after I read the whole story to you, because otherwise I'm going to sabotage the entire, excitement of the story. All right, let's crack on. The Whispering Closet. Mia loved her house. Her new house, especially her cozy bedroom with its big closet. It was the perfect place to hide her toys, clothes, and secret treasures. But there was one thing that made her uneasy. The closet door never stayed shut. No matter how hard she pushed, it closed, but by morning, it was always slightly open. One night, as Mia was falling asleep, she heard a soft whisper. Mia, come play. She froze. Who is there? She whispered back, her heart racing, but there was no answer. She convinced herself it was the wind and pulled the covers over her head. The next night it happened again. Mia, I am lonely. This time, the voice sounded closer. Shaking, she tiptoed to the closet and shut the door tightly. There is no one in there, she muttered to herself. But as she climbed back into bed, the door creaked. Her little flashlight sat on her nightstand. Gripping it tightly, Mia shone the beam into the closet. At first, she saw nothing, just her hanging clothes and scattered toys. Then, at the back of the closet, a shadow moved. Mia, don't you wanna play? The voice whispered again, softer now, but unmistakable. Mia yelped and slammed the door. She pushed her toy chest in front of it for good measure and didn't sleep the rest of the night. In the morning, she told her parents, but they just smiled. Closets don't whisper, honey, her dad said. That night, Mia stayed up with her flashlight, determined to catch whatever was inside. At midnight, the door creaked open again, just a crack. She stepped closer, trembling, and whispered, "Who is there?" A tiny pale hand reached out. "Come play." Mia screamed, slamming the door and running to her parents. When they checked the closet, it was empty except for one thing: a small dusty teddy bear sitting in the corner, one Mia had never seen before. From that night on, the closet stayed shut. But sometimes, late at night, Mia swore she heard faint giggles from inside. Okay, that was the end of the story. Did you get scared? No? Okay, it doesn't matter. But I mean, it contains beautiful stories like this, and I'm looking forward to telling you the other stories it has got. And some of the other stories are amazing. And with that being said, I'm going to stop recording today's episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and take care.